All right, what's going on, you guys? Today we are doing a Cisco Packet Tracer troubleshooting lab. We haven't did any of these on the channel yet, so this will be something new. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. So yeah, we'll basically be trying to figure out what the issue is on the network. I believe there's a ticket that also corresponds with the lab, so we will follow that and kind of get down to the nitty gritty and figure out what the actual issue is. So yeah, if you guys want to try out the lab as well, I'll make sure to link the creator and her website down below. And yeah, if you plan on doing this one specifically, I suggest that you do it before I do it, so you guys can kind of get an idea of, well, you guys can try to solve it for yourselves because obviously, if you watch me do it, you'll know what the issue is on the network. So yeah, I think that's everything. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So let me pull up this ticket. Perfect. Let me pull up this ticket. And okay, boom. The user at cell two, where is cell two? The user at cell two is stating that they are unable to get to the website wittynetworks.net. Investigate and resolve the issue if possible. And I think this is just the login to when we SSH into the different network devices. And it's been a few minutes since I opened the lab, so let's hope that doesn't die. So yeah, we'll try to make this quick since my phone is at 10%. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. So when I troubleshoot, I like to start from the bottom up. And when I say bottom up, I mean layer one all the way up to layer three, the network layer. So we will go ahead and let me first let's just see if the issue is really an issue. So what we have to No, we're not pinging nothing. We have to go to a website. Where is this at? What's the name? WittyNetworks.net. Networks.net. Let me need to get in the browser. WittyNetworks.net. All right, so it actually looked like the issue is an issue. So let's go ahead and try to solve it then. The first thing that comes to my mind is this PC in the correct VLAN? So we're gonna go ahead and look at the access layer first. What is it? SSH, L, and what's the IP address? 10.0.10.5. There we go. All right, so now we have SSH'd, if that's the correct terminology. We have SSH'd into this access switch right here. So right now, I'm just trying to check to see. First, let's just do a show VLAN brief. So sales. So this needs to be port 4 to make sure this what you call it, this port right here is not logistics and they kind of got it flip-flop. What I'm gonna do is can I open? Perfect. So I'm gonna do an IP config all, and I'm doing this just to get the MAC address for this PC that cannot reach the website if I can find it. So it is 007 EC14. So I'm gonna go back here in MAC address table, and we're looking for 007 E14. Is that it? And that's port 4, and it's VLAN 20. Okay, so it is in the right VLAN, the right port is configured in the right VLAN, so that isn't our issue. My next thing I'm thinking is we're gonna go to the sales PC. Can this PC, can it reach, can it reach its default gateway, which is 10.0.20.6? Am I doing this right? 20.6. Okay, so it can reach its default gateway. So since it's in the right VLAN, it can reach its default gateway. I do not think our issue is at the access layer or at the SVI that this PC is using as a default gateway. So as of now, I don't think the issue is anywhere down here. Our issue is up here somewhere. So let me go back to our admin PC. And since we're done on this access switch, let's go to the distribution layer, 0.0.2. Okay. Just want to see, are we running like okay, I can't. Can I do a show standby? Are we running like a first hot redundancy? So for VLAN 20, this is the active router. Got you. So we are running the first hop. I don't know if that will cause any issues, but good to know. Good to know. So now I want to ping this connection to the core layer. Can we at least reach there? Because, okay, Woody Networks. Okay, so since it's like a name, a domain name, if we want to reach Woody Networks, we would have to use our DNS server. So I'm not even trying to find the actual server and where it is, well, the actual website. Forget the website right now. We need to locate our DNS server. Let me do another. Well, here it is right here. Where's our DNS server is 8.8.8. So we need to get to 8.8.8 first. Can we reach 8. I doubt it. I hope my camera doesn't die. My phone is finna die. I'm using my phone as my camera, by the way. That's why I'm worried that my phone is on 10%, but hopefully we get through it in time. Okay, so we're learning a little more as we go. As we can see, we can't reach 8.8.8. And the reason I'm not really worried about, as I stated before, I'm not worried about reaching the website right now because since it's a domain name and not an actual IP address for the website, if we even want to think about reaching the IP address that corresponds with the website of Woody Networks, we have to reach our DNS server first. And if we can't reach that, we can't even find where the website is on the network, which is probably located on the internet. So our sales 2 cannot reach the DNS server. Can another sales PC reach it? I doubt it. No, I'm gonna assume that doesn't work. Can the logistics, can they reach it? Mm. So nobody can reach the DNS server, which means not only sales 2, but nobody in our local network can reach the website because the DNS server is unreachable. Well, how about, okay, we can't look at media. Can we look at this one? Okay, so nobody can reach the DNS server. So right now, if we go back to our ticket, we can see. So the user at Salesforce is stating that they're unable to get to the website. So now we know that they're not being able to get to the website. We know for sure it's a DNS issue right now. That's the task I'm working on right now. We got to get access to the DNS server. So media, they can't. Okay, so nobody can reach it, which is a good and a bad thing. I say it's bad because obviously nobody can reach the DNS server, but the good thing is we know that it's just not one PC that's having the issue. We know that it's a bigger issue at hand. If that makes sense, it's a bigger problem. So it's kind of easier to fix it's easier to find a bigger problem than if just one PC wasn't having an issue, in my opinion. But yeah, we are currently, so none of the PCs can reach the DNS server. Can, if they can't reach it, I doubt that the distribution layer switch can reach it. No. Let's see, can we even make it to the core? Like, can we? I'm assuming we can. I'm assuming we have connectivity between our distribution layer and this core layer, these core connections up here. Well, this core switch and these distribution layer switches, well, at least this one, because we're able to SSH to this device. But I don't know if we can go this way. We have connectivity going towards the edge and the internet. So we'll test it just for the heck of it. If we can ping the core switch, which I'm 90% sure we can because we SSH to the distribution layer switch right here. Of course. Now this is the real test. Can we reach this side of the core switch and this link between the edge and the core switch? Can we ping right here, which is dot 13? We can. Can we at least ping the edge router? Which we can. Can we ping the interface that is facing towards the internet? We can. So why cannot? Let me go. Now we're going to go to the edge router because our DNS server is nowhere within the network, right? So we know that it's on the internet. The reason we know that is because 8.8.8 was the DNS server, and I don't see it anywhere in the topology. There's no documentation of the DNS server being within the local area network, so we know it is on the internet. What am I doing again? Yeah, now we're about to SSH to the edge router because I think that's where our problem resides as of now. Admin 172. Well, we'll do this at 10.0.0.14. Perfect. Can we ping? Well, let's do IP interface brief. Well, we know that since this connection to the internet, since it's a /30, there's only one IP address available. So we know that the link connecting these two has to be 172.32.1.1. And can we do it so? If we do a CDP neighbors detail, we can also see that as well. I believe so. So the device ID when this is the neighbor. And as you can see, it's using the IP address I just stated. So can we reach it though? That's the thing. We can. Okay, so can it? It can. Okay. So the DNS server is up on the internet. And so the DNS server is up. So right now the issue is only the edge router can reach the DNS server. Nobody else in the nobody else in the network can. Or is that the case? Can we? I doubt it, but all right. All right, so boom, I think I know our issue. So since everybody in the network cannot reach 8.8.8, the only person that can is our edge router. That's telling me that wherever our DNS server is, it does not have a route back to our local area network. So I feel like the pings that we're sending out towards 8.8.8, it's making its way to 8.8.8, but our DNS server, which resides at IP address 8.8.8, has no way of sending that traffic back towards the local area network because it doesn't have a route to our it doesn't know our local addresses and where they reside. So yeah, and that didn't work. So what I would do in this situation is I think we have to do some NAT translations. That's the only thing I can think of because if this router right here can reach the DNS server, if we just translate all traffic from the inside to the outside to this interface, not only should sales to PC be able to reach the website, it will then not only will sales 2 be able to reach the DNS server, then be able to reach the website. So we're gonna go back to this edge router. Uh-oh. And we're gonna go ahead and do some NAT translation. And I'll kind of walk you guys through. I'm getting a call. Sorry, mom. Now we're gonna do some NAT translation. Um, Let me do a show CDP neighbors to figure out what is the inside, what is the outside. Well, first I'll be still. We're good. We're good. So CDP, whoops. So CDP neighbors, we can just do a regular show CDP neighbors, and we see that the outside is the interface G000, and this would be the outside going towards the internet, IPNet outside, and facing towards our internal network is G001, and we'll do IPNet inside. Hopefully this is the issue. I think it is. All right, so first we're gonna make a pool. Okay, I think we can just do a big ACL that groups all of our devices, excluding the admin PC. But if we go back to yeah, that's us. We'll just give access to the logistics, sales, and media networks. I'm not worried about the admin PC being able to reach the DNS server. Mainly because I'm being lazy. I don't feel like making another ACL. Another ACL. Standard. We'll just do one. We're just gonna do permit 10.0.0.0. We're gonna do a wild card of 0.0.255. 255, which is it equates to a subnet mask of 255.255.0.0, which I believe groups all our departments. Yeah, it does. And it'll deny all other traffic. So we're just gonna leave that at that. And we're gonna do now. We're gonna set our AC, not ACR, our NAT translation. What is it? IP NAT inside source list one. And I'm putting list one because that's the ACL we just put in place. So it will be translating all traffic that matches 10.0.0.0.0.0.255.255 for the wildcard. And what's next? We want to translate going out this interface. So we're gonna do, is it no, can I just, what's next? Interface. Now what's the interface again? Going towards the internet. 0.0.0. We're gonna do overload. And I think that's it. So for the moment of truth, I think that should solve all our issues. But for the moment of truth, let's see if Sales 2 can reach the DNS server. Boom. Okay, so it can reach the DNS server. I think that solved all our issues. Now going back to the original ticket, this user could not reach the website woodynetworks.net. So boom, we make the phone call. Hey, you should be able to reach the network now. Please try it again. The user logs on, tries to go to their website, woodynetworks.net. And that is it. It's working now. So just for fun, let's see if our other devices can reach the network now or reach the website now. Because that ACL statement should have allowed all PCs to then reach the network, as you can see. So that is it for the lab. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was actually pretty fun. That was a solid lab. So yeah, I really want to make more videos like this. So if you guys want to see me troubleshoot more, just let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'll make sure to list the lab down below. So if you guys want to try it out. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.